Hello everybody, it's TMOG217. Welcome to a LEGO Dimensions set review. Today we'll look at set number 71228, the Ghostbusters level pack. Not to be mistaken with the story pack that was also released in the Dimensions line. It contains a total of 115 pieces and released officially on January 19th of 2016. It contains one minifigure, and let's crack this open and see what's inside. If you do go on to enjoy the video, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. So, taking our handy-dandy X-Acto knife, you can just carefully cut along the black line right here. And that should make it so we can just pop this open, like so. And inside, we have one bag, two bags, three bags, and then the quick startup instructions. So let's check back in once this is all built up, shall we? Here's everything all assembled. You have the minifigure as well as the two side builds, but we'll have a look at those later. Taking a closer look at the minifigure, however, he does come with an exclusive toy tag, which is used to unlock the character in the Dimensions video game. Just exclusive to this set, and you have the exclusive Peter Venkman minifigure. I say exclusive, but he's kind of not really. You could really recreate this yourself, as the torso print right there was included with the original Ideas Ghostbusters set, and then with the Firehouse Ghostbusters set, you can get those arm printing. So you could absolutely recreate this figure if you want. Fun fact about, about this figure, or the history about this is, with the Firehouse, they came with the original suits, and as far as I could research, the Peter Venkman including that set was slimed. So I guess if you're just collecting those two sets, then you have a complete set of Ghostbusters, but without it, you just have a slimed Venkman. But anywho, I do like the arm printing detail on the minifigure. You even have some elbow pads, which is really nice of a detail. And then, of course, you have the proton pack with an exclusive printed brick right there to make up some detailing. And the whole brick belt proton pack is really cool. You could even remove it from the little holder there and make it look like he's holding the thing right there. That looks really cool. But removing the proton pack, you're able to have a better look at the back torso printing, along with a little sticker that says it's Peter Venkman's suit. He does have an alternate facial expression, which has a little bit more of a worried expression, which is kind of cool, all things considered. And if you want, you could display the minifigure like this, or with the removable proton pack. But yeah, not much else to say about this really cool minifigure. Let's have a look at these really cool side builds. So, having a look at the first side build, you normally with these Dimensions packs, you get one side build vehicle or something along those lines. But with the story or level packs, you tend to get two of them. So again, having a look at the first one, you have an Ecto 1 build, which is fairly executed for something that's supposed to be micro scale. It's pretty well put along for a build. If you want to take it off the toy tag, it kind of rolls. It's a little awkward because, again, there's only two wheels at the front there. But it's easily recognizable in this state. I do wish more of the sloped tile were included to make up the sides, but I guess it makes sense that it doesn't, because this does turn into two other alternate builds. The first of which is known as the Ecto 1 Blaster, which you just take this whole build apart and rebuild it into this, as well as the other alternate build, which we'll have a look at in a second here. But yeah, just reuses the parts there. Now, one issue I will see in the future being a problem is you do have some metallic silver parts with the ventilation grate piece, as well as you do have some studs there. Those will have some wear and tear the more you just take this apart and rebuild it into alternate builds. So if I were you, just find an alternate build you like and settle with it for this one. But yeah, as for the final alternate build, you have what's called the Ecto 1 Water Diver, which is basically just an Ecto 1 submarine. Definitely looks like a submarine. You got a little headlight at the top there, which does feel like a weak connection. Normally, it's a common thing with these Dimensions packs where the third alternate build is the weakest of the bunch, with some rare instances of there being some good ones with some packs, but generally the third one is the worst. It's normally great, okay, and then worse. So, yeah, it's okay, but again, I just prefer the Ecto 1 build. As for the second side build, though, you have the Ghost Trap for your alternate, or I guess the first alternate build for the second side build. And this honestly looks like a boosted up ghost trap, I think. Unless you're supposed to hold it sideways, because the top part looks like a ghost trap. The side here just looks like the thing you plug into in the firehouse to get rid of all the ghostiness. So kind of weird how it's just kind of placed like that, but okay, I guess. Because again, that's how it's supposed to look. You just remove that and you have yourself a ghost trap brick built. I like that. It looks really cool, easily recognizable, but at first glance, you're like, what? Why is there a ghost trap on top of a thing? My best guess is this is just supposed to be sideways for you to put the ghost trap in, but it's like vertical for some reason. Anywho, you can close it up. That's the only really play feature I guess you have with this alternate build. There, of course, like with the Ecto 1, you do have 2 alternate builds. The second one being something called the Ghost Stunnin' Trap. In case it isn't obvious already, these alternate builds aren't really based on anything specific. They just take inspiration from the actual thing and just make it into something that probably would be in universe, but something that fits in LEGO Dimensions game at the same time. So, I don't know, this just looks like multiple ghost traps into one big ghost trap that I guess stuns the ghost. So, yeah, on to the third alternate build, called the Proton Zapper. This one's probably my favorite of the 3 combination builds for the ghost trap, because it's actually something that feels minifig scale. Like, you put the included minifigure next to this just looks great for a build. Not a lot of these side builds are minifig scale, and this one feels minifig scale. Something that's a little nitpicky for me, but I really like it. It's definitely a hodgepodge of parts to be a proton blaster, but it pulls it off enough where it's kind of cool. So, yeah, that's enough of the alternate builds. Let's have a look at what else this includes, shall we? Having a look at the quick startup instructions, just has some nice artwork right there of Peter. On flipping open to the first page, just tells you how to assemble the minifigure, and I guess this is probably a first for me at least. You have actual some sort of a section for instructions, but that's just for the Proton pack, because after that's done, you're just told to just place the minifigure on the toy tag for LEGO Dimensions to access the instructions. But if I'm being honest, you could access the instructions via YouTube if you're just collecting this set separately. You do have a checklist for other Dimensions level packs, as well as the team packs, which are a thing as well, and as well as some fun packs, which are just individual minifigure packs, and that goes on for that long. Then you just have a parts listing, and then a win at the back. As for the extra parts, you do get quite a lot, but at least this is what was included in my copy of the set, so who knows. Now, normally I'd say for a level pack like this, for something that retailed for 30 Canadian dollars as of the time of its release, I'd say this is overpriced. Don't bother getting it if you're just getting it for the minifigure, because again, it could just be recreated. But the thing is, since we haven't really gotten any Ghostbusters sets frequently enough with minifigures nowadays, I'd say sure, this is a great pickup if you're a Ghostbusters fan, you're feeling nostalgic, or you're just a Dimensions fan that just wants to collect every Dimension set, like myself. As the time's recording, as from Brick Economy, this set in a sealed state is going for about $50, so it's not that bad from when it first released. So if you are wanting to pick up a copy in a sealed state, I'd say go for it. But again, used is probably cheaper, but still not that bad by today's standards. If you're just getting it as a collectible item, it's nice. I just wish there'd be more of those tiles. Exclusive minifigure and toy tag are cool as well, and just overall, I like it. It's not bad. But as if this was first released, I would have had some complaints. But time passes, and I can kind of appreciate the value a little bit more. Anyway, those are more or less my thoughts. Let me know your guys' down in the comments section down below. Again, if you did enjoy this video, please smash that like button. It'd be very much appreciated. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.